out of time. Cause I'm low on the phone, you sick. So I talk till I drop, you say how could I have a heart made of stone while you. Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
And speaking of popular packs, Flash 9 has officially arrived, headlined by the man, the myth, the beard, Invincible James Harden. Warning, step back threes with this card are even more dangerous than they appear. Last but certainly not least, I hope you've been working your way through the Triple Threat Spotlight Sim, because there are some amazing cards available. There are 30 Galaxy Opals you can pick up, and 3 Dark Matter cards. Once you complete everything, you'll earn the greatest winner in NBA history, Invincible Bill Russell. There's so much to do in my team right now, so I'm gonna duck out and let you get to it. See you next time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Musical performance. Back in a moment, so don't leave your seat. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. Joining Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And with us tonight, the always insightful Kenny the Jet Smith Kenny, it is so great seeing you.
Hey, Gregory Anthony. How are you today?
We're doing well, Kenneth.
We are. But it's good to have another guard on our row here, isn't it?
You know what? It just brings a whole new level of intellect to the broadcast.
Thank you so much.
Well, guards are the quarterbacks of basketball.
Well, if you wanted intellect, I'm the guy to bring down from up there.
Yes.
Spell intellect for us real quick, just so we can get a taste of your...
And now we're back off to the Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We're off. Let's go to the game.
Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, last season, Paul George had a homecoming. He said, as a kid, I pictured playing in L.A., my parents being able to watch me at Staples. I'm not playing for the Clippers. This is home. I'm playing for the home team. It doesn't get any better than that. And Kevin, his family is backing him up. They show up to every game here.
Wow, what a story. David, thank you.
Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back three has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the Dutch step back? A guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Vanderwood.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I never saw a step back until he
And
played.
it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step back. And I'd never seen the step back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? And he's like, no, it's a step back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
The side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to do it.
Yeah. We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Josh Richardson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point. Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Serge Ibaka. It's hauled in by Beverly.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Now Beverly. They shoot again. Thrown back.
Hard-nosed defender and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
And Doncic, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Beverly. In the corner, George with it. Offline with his 3.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Richardson against George. Pass to Leonard, wide open. No good off the back of the rim.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Got a hand on it. Outside, George. Los Angeles with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Dallas, no good that time either. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Kenny, as a former point guard, how would you construct the perfect shooting guard to complement your game?
My game?
Yep.
Oh, all you got to do is be on the floor, baby. Yeah, you're going to be
Let
good.
it happen.
You're
Just
gonna
let
be
it
good.
happen.
Let it happen. Now, for me, I love guys with a high energy guys. So that's why I love playing with Vernon Maxwell. Just guys that had high batteries, because at times I would kind of get too cerebral in the game. and then he would pull me up and just make me emotional. So I like
Become
guys
a dog,
like that.
right?
Just get emotionally in the game
Right,
instead of
right.
reading the situation and this guy's over. No. Just play hard.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because my guys, John Starks is the same exact way. He was just a great competitor. Like the moment never got too big because he always felt like I shouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Beverly finds Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
They get it back. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers trail by 3. Back to Beverly. Ibaka outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Kleber sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Morris. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
We know George can beat you with the pass, has great vision and great court sense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George. Dallas shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That's good from Richardson. You know, every player has that moment when they know it's their last season in the league. Their body tells them, their mind probably leads them in that direction. Did you know, Kenny, when it was time to retire?
When the paycheck stopped coming, I was like, I think it's time to give it up.
No, your body, right?
Oh, my body.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one reason. But then there's a play in basketball when you get a steal. You take a picture back to see who's chasing you. And when you realize when you're young, guys don't chase you. They have that body language, they're not coming after you. But when you turn around and they all have that body language like they're coming after you, it's time to retire.
Man, the funny thing for me, being more of a defensive player, I never forget, it was a loose ball like at half court, and I was like 5-6 feet from it. And I looked at it and I said to myself, can I get that? And by the time I processed it,
it was gone.
The young fella had already got it. I went home and cried that night. True story, because I knew
really
time to hang him up, baby.
Yeah. How old were you?
I was 34.
You know who the real guy made me retire?
Who?
Darryl Armstrong. It was a preseason game. I was with Detroit, and this guy full pressured me, and I couldn't really bring the ball. I couldn't bring the ball up. I couldn't bring it up. I had to let somebody else bring the ball up. He was pressuring me. I was like, it's time to go.
5 on the clock. George, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Yep, that one goes.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
Nobody near Leonard. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 6.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Doncic.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
Free throws good from Doncic. You know, you look at the consistency of Kawhi Leonard. He is unbelievable in the way he is always there on both offense and defense.
Yes, plays at his own pace. The load management has done him well. Like most guys who would sit out a game or two would come back and be off. He comes back and he's on fire.
He's fresh.
On fire.
Beyond fresh. I mean, you also think about Kawhi Leonard. There's two guys in the modern NBA that probably went further in their careers than anybody in history gave. It's him and Giannis. When you think about where they were drafted, what was expected of them, and what they've become, I mean, it's mind-boggling. You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Clippers trail by 7. Here's Beverly. Leonard trying to break free, and that one's good. Beverly
showing off a little bit of a teardrop. Didn't know he had that.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Al Porzingis. Paul George missing from long range. Out to Morris. Back to George. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Platoon swap here for the Clippers. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Trey Burke's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And something from your era that is always talked about, Kenny, hand checking. How big a difference did hand checking make for defenders?
Oh, it made the game easier for defenders, without question. You know, I actually, our series with Greg is the reason there's no hand checking move. Because Derek Harper
was so much.
He was so aggressive.
The best. I always felt that was a guy. I mean, first of all, he was big and strong, and when he put that hand on you, it felt good, didn't it, kid? He liked that. He liked that.
You could feel it, right? That's what you're saying.
And he could literally guide you where he wanted you to go.
Without question.
Jackson misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Cauley-Stein. Goes back up. The shot by Powell, no good. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Zubac's the pass to Cousins. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. The Mavericks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. The Clippers shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find them.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Rondo. Outside Jackson. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Kenny, you played alongside some incredible clutch performers. Who would you give the ball to now for a game-deciding three?
Game-deciding three. Steph Curry's number one. Klay Thompson's number two. Ray Allen's retired, so I'll go with Trae Young.
Ooh, what about Dame Lillard?
I'm sorry. Dame Lillard, number three. And then Trae.
Say what? So Steph,
Klay,
Lillard.
Okay. Game-winning three, not off the dribble.
I'm going to throw a wild card out there.
Who's that?
Kawhi.
No.
Kawhi is his. Hey, Kevin
wild.
and I saw him hit one of the biggest threes.
Yeah, that's a wild card, though.
That's a wild card. I mean, hey, he hit a three to get to the finals.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
And he was injured in that game and in those series. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Dallas shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game. And that one falls for Burke. Now here's Rondo. Now the pass to Kennard. Jackson has the open look. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Down low, Cousins. That shot missing. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. Powell inside. Working on Zubac. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And the Mavericks call time here. And Brunson has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Powell makes it off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Clippers trail by 8. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Stolen by Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. And here's Rondo. Tipped away. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Rondo finds Cousins. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Doncic with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Kennard for 3. Drops in the tray. Kennard's got 5 now.
Rondo finding his teammates. That is his greatest strength on the floor.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Doncic with the steal. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know, and it's fun, and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. You know, it's good old-fashioned basketball. You know, it's all a part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Luke Kennard. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Jackson in at the 2. Clippers moving the ball around. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Okay, 2 of the easiest points that Cousins is going to have, but in fine fashion with the big throwdown.
Well, Kenny, you've played with so many all-time great players, one of which was Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a good one. Do you think we'll ever see another one just like the Dream?
I don't think so. He was so unique. His ability, his footwork, his timing. He led the league in top 10 in 5 categories one time.
Isn't that amazing?
5 categories.
That's incredible.
Offensively and defensive categories. It's unbelievable. Just a dominant player.
If you think about him, he is what the modern game is today. He was the one guy in his era who played the way bigs can play today.
It's been fun. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Offside Rondo. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over Rondo. Again, the Mavericks score.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Porzingis, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Richardson in for Trey Burke. Now here's Beverly. Feeds it to Ibaka. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Richardson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
So much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
That's good from Richardson. The duo for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Can you think about elite two-way wing tandems in NBA history? This would have to rank right up there with the best of them.
Well, it ranks in terms of talent. But Jordan and Pippen are the idol of that.
They accomplish so much.
But the accomplishments is what separates them. So what these two accomplish will put them in a league of their own.
No doubt about it. Individual talents. Kawhi is accomplished, right? He's got 2 finals MVPs, 2 championships. Paul George, though, this could put him in that discussion if they're able to somehow win it all.
Good answer.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside the length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. But that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
And he makes both free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. And you're going to take as many of those high-percentage shots as you can get.
Clippers trail by 13. And George kicks to Morris. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Richardson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Leonard.
And every year, Kawhi plays at the highest level. A top-tier player who possesses a real competitive fire.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 13. Hardaway against Morris, and Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Richardson against George. Pass to Ibaka. The shot's good on the assist by George.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Brunson against Beverly, and it goes down 2 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Beverly. Ibaka finds Leonard. George with the ball. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Richardson, and a slam dunk by Richardson.
Now you can see the defense is so shifted over to where Kristaps Porzingis is that they lose track of the situation, and he burns them with the pass.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Porzingis. Lets the 3 fly, and there's Paul George on the assist from Ibaka. George has got himself on the board with 3 there. Mavericks leading by 14. Here's Brunson. Tries again, and Porzingis with the lay-in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hardaway against Leonard to the inside. Shots good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Kept alive. Kleba, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
George against Richardson. Let's go. George, no good. Hardaway against George. And Hardaway gets it to go.
That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
In the corner, George with it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Richardson, good. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And good that time.
A big part of Georgia's polished offensive game is the efficient jump shot.
Richardson attacking. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's George. 8 points for him. Can't cash in from the high post. To the paint, here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Always nice to see Porzingis take some strides and get to that kind of glide.
Brunson against Beverly. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target from three-point range. Here's Hardaway. And the rejection by Leonard.
Leonard is so gifted. He's getting up every night to contest shots.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got 10. Dallas calls timeout. Burke, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 17. From 10 feet out, Serge Ibaka with the rebound. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's George. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Porzingis following the miss by Marcus Morris. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Patrick Beverly. So it's the Clippers now. 19-point game. Leonard finds Ibaka. George against Kleber. The high post shot. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
On the wing, Morris. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Nobody near George. That one's not going to go. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
and they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
A different look for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Morris, and it's Kennard in for Paul George. And so he hits both.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from. And I think he's reaching that level now.
Mavericks leading by 21. Richardson attacking. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
LA has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Richardson. One-on-one fast break. That's good from Burke on the assist by Richardson. And it's 7 points for Trey Burke.
Good recognition from the two-guard. Richardson demonstrating remarkable initiative to get that pass over.
Hardaway against Jackson, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Jackson. That one drops for him. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle. And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. Cousins, no good. 1:41 left here in the second. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A different look for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. 1:35 left to play here in the half. Leonard on the wing. Inside. Lays it up off the glass. Cousins has got 8 points. And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not.
Good.
There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man. I can't wait to be here. More air, everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And Greg, a lot of fun to be joined by Kenny the Jet, huh? As brilliant as he was on the court, he is just as amazing off it.
And, you know, Kenny has this amazing knack for describing what he sees with such clarity. Rare gift, and I'm glad he can share it with us.
Here's Kennard. After Luka Doncic's bucket, that one goes in. 59 seconds left in the first half. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
LA's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Jackson finds Cousins. Zubac trying to break loose. A second chance effort, and the layup good by Cousins. 10 points for him.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
The Mavericks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Los Angeles making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Clippers. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Clippers shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Poke loose. Powell with the steal. Cauley-Stein dishes to Burke. And he gets the bucket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. DeMarcus, you guys have had chances, but you haven't taken advantage of those chances. What do you say to the team?
That's something I've been preaching on. They're giving us a lot of opportunities, and we got to do something with it. So hopefully we can keep them missing shots and we can get something out of it.
We'll see what happens in the second half. Thanks, DeMarcus. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting in.
It's only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. For the Mavericks, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
And when Luka is feeling it, you're in for a long night. Such a clever player on the offensive end. He's been toying with defenders and finding ways to score.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
Well, it's not a huge surprise they're getting crushed. Whew. All you got to do is look at the rebounding numbers. They were outworked on the boards in the big way. They even have a hope of coming back. You got to pick up the intensity, man.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Clippers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. Here's Doncic following the basket by Marcus Morris. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
Doncic against Beverly. Cans it from downtown. Doncic has got 28.
An average shooter from deep, it's important that Doncic continues to work on this part of his game.
Leonard kicks to Beverly. Pass to Morris. Over Kleber. Morris, no good. The Mavericks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And it's good for 2. Kleber's got 10 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his second personal. For Dallas, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's the Clippers now. And George kicks to Ibaka. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
It's good. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Ibaka drawing the double team. Beverly wide open. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Doncic. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's Beverly. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Doncic comes with the double team. Outside Leonard. Pass to Ibaka. Good on the shot. Ibaka's got 8.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Richardson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside, George. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Richardson. Rebound by the Clippers. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Josh Richardson. Outside, George. There's the 3. Kleber with the rebound.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Porzingis can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ibaka's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Doncic with the bucket.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
George double teamed. Here's Ibaka. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Brunson, no good. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Dwight Powell.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. Down low, here's Beverly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beverly's got 10 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Fires from the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And that one's good, Leonard.
So money on the catch and shoot. I don't know what the defense is doing there, giving Kawhi that shot.
Mavericks shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. The shot by Powell, no good. Clippers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And finished off by Leonard.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 16 points for him. And the Clippers call time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Beverly. The offensive rebound. Ibaka finds George. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
They get the rebound. Count it. Doncic has got 38 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Burke, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's George. He's got 8. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success. That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And George gets it to go.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about Kristaps taking a little something out on that rim?
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
For Los Angeles, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Beverly.
I think Patrick Beverly, for the entirety of his NBA career, is really going to embrace the role of being the villain. Has no problem with it whatsoever.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins has checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Dallas shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound by the Clippers. Beverly's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Oh, that's blocked. Doncic outside. The shot that time, not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Beverly dishes to Cousins. Kicks it to Jackson. Cousins with it. 10 points for him. Clock at 4.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. There's the pass to Zubac. George, that's a 2-pointer. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's a reliable offensive option right there. Shooting with consistency as Paul George can get you from a number of spots.
Assisted by James.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Zubac. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game. Goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. LA has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's George. Shoots over Burke. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, Paul George can make an impact. If he doesn't use his body, he can use his arms and length to collect some rebounds.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dallas.
And with Paul George, it's pretty awesome. You get the whole package. You get great scoring, you get good playmaking and rebounding, you get a defender with active hands. And there's a lot of things about Paul George that can elevate everything you do to have great team success.
Now, here's George. 16 points for him. Zubac, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
The Clippers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kennard's checked in.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Mavericks leading by 19. Here's Doncic. Nice D from Cousins. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Kennard kicks to Rondo. They get it back, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 44% in this third quarter. And Doncic throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Jackson kicks to Rondo. The open shot from Jackson, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 6th assist on the night. Jackson's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Dallas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Richardson comes in for Jalen Brunson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Rondo against Richardson. From the line. Rondo, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Jackson. He He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
I like to see Richardson up there and finishing strong.
Clippers trail by 21. Rondo kicks to Jackson. Here's Zubac, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Zubac taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. J.J. Redick's checked in for Trey Burke. He hits the 2nd from the line. Mavericks leading by 20. Here's Richardson. Here's Cauley-Stein, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Cauley-Stein's got 4 points this quarter. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Clippers. Outside Jackson. Here's Zubac. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 10. Count it. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Well, nights like this for this basketball team on the offensive end to have Richardson step up, that takes a ton of pressure off the rest of the team.
Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Outside Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Kennard, the pass to Rondo. Mavericks with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
Well, a 7-footer that has a bit of moxie. Willie Cauley-Stein loves to play rough down low.
Now, here's Kennard. He's got 5. Tries from 16. Offensive rebound. Jackson finds Kennard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Cousins. The shot from the low post is good. 12 points for him.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Not slowing Richardson down right now. Even when you rough him up, he's still finding ways to use his quickness and score the basketball.
And stolen by Cauley-Stein. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Show up.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Ivica Zubac is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Jackson in at the 2-guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Cousins. Zubac with it, guarded by Hardaway. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Cauley-Stein. Here's Kleber. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Zubac trying to break loose. Tries again. He lays it in.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Richardson, no luck. The Clippers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Jackson from long range. Here's Cousins. Outside for Jackson. From past the arc. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Hardaway goes in. Basket good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
To the middle, here's Kennard. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Mavericks leading by 23. Cauley-Stein goes in. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Athleticism on display in that particular play as Cauley-Stein has some great mobility and drove in to get those points.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Dallas on defense. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by Patterson.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Mann, covered by Reddick. Here's Rondo, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the inside, Patterson. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Brunson the pass to Melli. Shoots over Batum. A nice shot by Melli.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Clippers. Here's Patterson. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Patterson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Patterson usually on the perimeter. This time down on the inside, doing a little bit of damage.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Mann can't hit. Dallas leading by 23. That's tipped. And they're running. And here they go. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Rondo after J.J. Redick's miss. That one falls.
Embracing the hit on the way up. Rondo hard to take down. Even when he gets bodied up a little bit, the balance stays there.
Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run. And the rejection by Marjanovic. The second effort. That one misses. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Mann. The open shot by Kennard. Second chance shot. Patterson, that's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Dallas calls timeout.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Both teams changing it up here. Mavericks leading by 17. And Doncic gets it to go.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Beverly. It's rebounded by Brunson. Mavericks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside, George. Down low, here's Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 5 assists in the game. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Beverly against Brunson. Dallas calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
Mavericks making a switch here. Ellie's checked in. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away.
Elbow shot is on the way, and the shot goes down. Doncic has got 44.
Ooh, that's a great matchup for him just because of the size difference right there. He makes that mid-range shot at a very high percentage. Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And too long on the shot. Clippers trail by 17. The pass to Leonard. Here's Beverly. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Hardaway from outside knocks down the three ball. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
The three for Doncic. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jacks up a three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Here's Melly. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mavericks leading by 12. The three for Doncic. The three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 47 points.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
And Beverly kicks to Morris. Dishes to George. Unloads. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Doncic, no good. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 15. Here's Morris. Doncic with the block.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays. And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis. Josh Richardson's checked in for Dallas. Now Beverly. Here's Ibaka, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
And the defender overcommits a little bit. Ibaka too quick for him on that move. Earns a trip to the line.
And the first one drops.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
He's perfect from the line this time. Dallas leading by 15. Richardson attacking. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Beverly. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here's Morris. Passes it to Beverly. Launches it. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Kleber. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Clippers trail by 15. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Hardaway. And it's George missing. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, Hardaway has a decent offensive repertoire, and right now he's getting himself into a rich lather.
George passes to Leonard. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Clippers with the ball. 17-point game. And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Over Leonard. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Hardaway has got 9 points in the quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Richardson.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard. At the line for 2.
Two shot.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
You think about how quickly it was that Kawhi Leonard just rocketed into superstardom. And as a leader of a very proud franchise, if you're a coach, he's everything you'd maybe want in a player.
Leonard hits them both. Mavericks leading by 17. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Good work defensively by Morris. And Los Angeles guys shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Mavericks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Now Hardaway. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. That shot off. Here's Beverly. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Doncic. Dallas calls timeout. They lead by 17. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. It's been all Mavericks. Here's Redick. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Burke with it. Jackson on him. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Poked away and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Mavericks now. Now here's Burke. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.